Alright, I decided to do one more video. I'm going to do for Minnesota tomorrow. Okay? I'm going to slow it down and I'm just going to focus on this. And I already filled things out so it's easier. And I'm sorry for trying to fly through everything earlier. I just get excited about this stuff. I love the numbers and I want, anybody who plays this stuff, I want to win my money back that I've lost, but I really like to win. I just like to get the numbers. It feels good. Okay, so Minnesota. I already noticed something right away. This is pretty exciting. Today was a double, so there's a really good chance that, tomorrow will probably be a single. That's what it seems to be like over there. So I'm going to do box only, okay? And then I'm going to do all time. Now, I don't always do all time, like I said, but I do check it from time to time, and it just so happens to be that it's showing something. I go to last scene. The last single boxed was 256, and you'll notice, looking only at the first digit, 7757, right? And I'll watch this. This is what I want to show you. 1, 2, 3, 4, hit, 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 1, hit, 1, hit, 1, 2, 3, hit, 1, 2, hit, hit. And it goes like that all the way till mid-September before it goes to 5 out before another 60 hits, and then there's just a bunch more. So it just keeps hitting. So anyway, the 60s are due. It could be another day or two, but it's gonna hit. So what I did is I took those 60s. I already took them and I copied them and I put them over to the wherever, right there, I think. I got them all messed up there. See, I just took the 60s, right? And I copied just those batch of numbers, and then I went and I put them. I already did all this, so it's easier for me right now. And then I put them in the slasher already. I did all numbers, and then I did. I actually did the AB, and okay, first before I get ahead of myself, already. Right there they are, all numbers boxed. So these are the 60s, or what I'm saying, the 6 on the combination thing. All right, so. But I want to show you something. I'm not going to go through all this, but I want to show you the AB. Let's go quickly to the AB. I'll show you what I've seen. One draw state, you're not going to want to do 7 days out because it gives you still way too many numbers. I did 30 days, and I did actually, that's probably a little bit, honestly, that's probably a little bit too much. I screwed up there. That's not, I just did 1 year accidentally. I'm going to do front pair box. And then we want to do not December 30th of last year, you want to do 30 days. Okay. Now we go to last scene. Look at that. There was a 2. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. Tomorrow will probably be a 1, meaning right here, a 0, turning to a 1. Doesn't have to be, but probably will be. Now, I did that for the first number, but for the back pair and the AC, I went to like December 7th or 14th because it didn't feel, I felt like a damn 2 was going to hit or something on me, so I wanted to be a little bit more conservative. So I went back over to the slasher here and on Pick434 website, and then I put in the AB box. I put in those numbers from the 60s like I showed you. All time, and then I did the BC, and then I did the AC, which there are a little bit more numbers, and then I did the selected pairs of all time, like I showed before. But that didn't even do anything because that's just a given. So that's gonna hit tomorrow. It's like 98%. It's gonna hit tomorrow. And look at this. We're down to 69, but it's not 69 because on here you have to do it a little different because if you're doing AB box, you have to put these numbers like this, because it goes by the position ABC, and so it doesn't work the way I thought it was at first, but I finally figured it out. So I go over to the conversion, boom, that's how many numbers it is. I bring it over to the Lotto odds. I go to Lotto odds, and I brought it over to here, look how many numbers I have left. Instead of starting out with 220 boxed, I start out with 32 numbers. 32 numbers. You know how awesome that is? And then the very first thing I'm going to do is, now this is boxed, but the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the lowest winning digits, just because win or lose, this is what I do. And that brings me down to 28, because 0 through 3 hits very often. All the blue is that. So I just didn't write them down there. But yeah, so that's pretty awesome. And then I noticed something else on the 1-2 pattern. If you know anything about his site, there's probably not going to be a 2. And that gives me 16 numbers tomorrow. And it's very likely that it's in here, because the 60 is due on the combination analysis. And if you go to boxed version, you'll see that the 2, 2, 2, 2 on the front, it's going to flip over. It's due to flip over. So that's one way of doing it. Oh, look at that. I'm already down to 16 numbers. Remember, 2 is due on the front. So how many are in here with a 2? You got 1, 2, 3. I mean, gosh, there's only 3 numbers in there, right? 4, maybe I'm missing. But I'm not done, because I go over to the inspect I have, and I go to this, and I knew this was going to hit today, CL, and it hit. But if you go, let's see if this is showing anything. Let's see if the even odd is showing anything. Definitely not. I don't like to sugarcoat it. It ain't showing nothing, it ain't showing nothing. I'm not gonna make it fit. Like this here could be a high-low on the AC, but I just don't trust it. It's not a big enough gap. I know a lot of people that play by patterns and stuff, but I play by the gap, and I'm able to see it pretty good. Like this one here, in out on the AC, that one's likely. That one's likely to turn. I just know that one is likely to turn. So I'm gonna go over to back to here now. I'm gonna go to the in and out pattern. I should focus out of it. And I'm gonna do on the AC, it has to be in and out, or vice versa. So no, right? In and out. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So no, 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 no. Yes. Yes. Okay. It has to be one or the other. So okay. Now we're down to 10 numbers. And I did notice something else on the CL. I don't want to go back to that, but let me go back to that quick. I noticed something on here. Oh, come on. Alright, look at this. I don't know, maybe even eliminating that, but look at the CLs on the AB. Good chance that's probably going to flip to a LL or a CC on the AB. And so if you think that's going to happen, now I just go to curve line. And I think it's going to be a CC. So I'm going to get rid of this one. I think it could be an LL. Keep those. Get rid of that. Keep that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. 2 numbers. Now this one's a little aggressive, to be honest with you. But 2 numbers. And this is boxed. But you know, if I thought it was to fall anyway, I think it could definitely be 215, maybe 241, maybe. I don't know. I don't really like that though. So I'm gonna put those back in there. But that's just one way of doing it. These are boxed, but you know, I didn't even do anything yet with the highs and lows, and you can look and see what's going on up here box wise. Look, there's out in, out in. I'll probably flip. Go look at the out and in and see if that's. There you go. Took 2 more numbers away. So now we're down to 8 numbers boxed. Now you can take these, copy them, turn them in straights, or bring them over to Lottery Post and put them in the wheel over here. The wheel's really good over here too. You can put those numbers in here and then break it down with these too. So this works really good too, and you can generate it. Either way, but that's my Minnesota picks and how I do it. Like I said, looking at the keys, key 2 has been out for 58 draws in Minnesota. That's about to hit. And all right, have a good night.